So I brought the chicks outside today again. I try to do this at least an hour. I added some fresh water, and today I think I'm gonna keep them out here for 2 hours. And then I may bring out the baby chicks, the ones that were born just a few days ago. But these chicks, they absolutely love the grass. They seem to be more at peace when they're outside than inside. And Keith is gonna come and pick them up in about 10 days from now. So yeah, they absolutely love the outdoors. All right, so my scapes are ready on the garlic. So once you see them go around like this, then they're ready to be harvested. So I'm gonna cut them right about here, and we're gonna use them in our kitchen. See that? Once you see that circle, they're ready to be used in the kitchen. Okay, so I have all the scapes, and the garlic I'm gonna be harvesting in about a month. When the two bottom leaves, they dry out, and you see that about a third of the leaves are starting to dry out, then that's the time to harvest. And in my case, I believe, and I haven't done this before, I believe it's gonna be late July. Now this plant didn't make it, so let me pull it out, and yeah, that's all we have. So I have 3 plants that didn't make it, but all the rest are doing fine. That's a hawk. Hey guys, I was gonna make a video today, but I noticed that 2 of my Australorps have pasty butt. And what that is, well, let me show you. Poop sticks to the back of their vent. So I need to remove it, because I noticed this particular one was a little slow all by himself, and he wasn't behaving like all the other chicks. So if I leave that in there, there is a possibility that no more poop can come out and he or she can die. So I gotta remove that today. And this is it's a he. Yeah, it's a male chick. All right, so let's go ahead and remove it. And what I'm gonna do is I have warm water here, okay? Make sure that you have warm water. And you're gonna wet a towel or some kind of rag, and you're gonna wet it, all right? And try to remove it slowly, very, very slowly. Look, a little bit already came out. So you're gonna repeat that for maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it takes. But make sure that you take your time. Perhaps what I should do first is wet it a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna add a couple of warm drops of water in there just to soften it up. Can you see that, guys? And then this chick will be fine after I clean this up. Yeah, it's coming out. Some of it is very hard, so that's why you have to wet it and take your time. This could be a problem for my baby chick. Now, this is a black Australorp mixed with a Wyandotte, and there's another one, a black Australorp with the exact same problem. I'm going to take my time, and then once I remove all of this, I am going to get a blow dryer, and from a distance of 8 to 10 inches, I'm going to blow dry his back. I can feel that some of it is hard, so it's been here for, I believe, a couple of days. Oh, and all that noise you hear in the background, that's a tractor at my neighbor's property. They're cutting the tall grass to make hay out of it. I recorded with the drone, and I went out there by myself, and I'm gonna show you here in a second. take your time with this, okay? Don't just pull it out, because that can hurt the baby. Make sure it's nice and wet, and get it out very, very slowly. Take your time. The baby's scared. I can feel him. I can feel him shake in my hands, but it'll be okay. He'll be okay in a few minutes. Make sure you get it all out. Yeah, pasty butt can kill them. If they can't poop, they can die. Because once that poop builds up back there, it gets very hard and they can't poop anymore. And that can be detrimental. It's all right, baby boy. It's coming out very slowly though. And by the way, you can also use a Q-tip. I haven't used a Q-tip before, but let's see how effective it is. Nope. Maybe the rag's a little better. Make sure your rag is wet. Very wet and warm. Coming off slowly but surely. Be very gentle. You don't want to pull that out prematurely because it can break the skin as well. Looks like I broke it in two. Okay, that's a bottom piece. But I have a small piece up right above that. Okay. Oh, it came out. I don't know if you can see that, but there's another small piece right there. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up. And once I clean them up and I'm happy with it, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry them. All right, poopy butt. Oh, and by the way, the garden is doing great. We harvested regao, or the longleaf coriander, yesterday. And my wife made a great rice and gandules, and it was absolutely amazing. And I'll show you the next harvest. Yesterday we had company, and we just didn't have any time to record. But the garden is doing fantastic, better than expected. All right, guys, and because I'm getting a little old and my vision is not what it used to be, I'm using this because I want to make sure that I get it all. Oh yeah, maybe just a little bit more. And that's my wife. She's going out to the store because we're gonna do another video for her channel. We've been doing quite a few videos for her channel, cooking channel in Spanish. And I've been working a lot around the property and doing many jobs. I haven't been recording as much as I want, but, oh, what is that? Oh, it's a spider. Oh, by the way, I cut some spinach from the garden this morning, some spinach leaves, and kale and Swiss chard, and I brought them in a small bucket. And all I could hear was, like 10 minutes later, all I could hear was my wife screaming because there was a spider inside of it. There was a spider holding what appeared to be a giant white egg in front of her. The egg was almost a spider size, and that spider will not let go of that giant egg. So I imagine inside of that egg may have been her offspring, but my wife freaked out and I had to remove it. I was gonna feed it to the chickens, but she said, no, don't do that. So I had to drop it outside. All right, the baby chick it's good. His little butt is good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a blow dryer and dry him out a little bit. All right, guys, you may want to use kind of like a medium heat, and yes, it looks good. Keep it about 8 to 10 inches, maybe 12 inches away from his butt. Not too hot. You'll know if it's too hot because you'll feel it in your hand. Just a little bit. There's just a little bit under his butt. There we go, guys. He's clean. Let's dry him up one more time. Okay. Wasn't so bad, was it? You've been eating a lot. I can feel your stomach. It's quite full. All right. All right, we're gonna call you Poopy Butt. How about that? Okay? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? All right, guys, so he should be fine now. I'm gonna do the other one, and let's put him back in its place in his coop with his brothers and sisters. And you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or night wherever you are. And don't forget to take care of your baby chicks' pasty butts. If any of you have had the same issue, write it down below. What did you do to take care of those pasty butts? All right. It's been about an hour. You know what, guys? Just a few years ago, I was in the military, and now I am cleaning pasty butts. Who would have thunk it, right? Right? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Right? All right, off you go.